Oh, yeah.
Oh, baby. Welcome to the Saturday Night Pregame Podcast. We have here a long-lost friend, Joseph Keneally. Welcome back.
He made it back from Iceland.
I did. He honestly did.
I did.
Last time on this podcast with Joe, we had a little bit of a controversy.
Where in the world is Joe San Diego?
Yeah.
This time ain't going to be no controversy, Joe. We got shoes on. Sorry, I kicked it up. Of course, I kicked it.
Yeah, no footsies for you. You
good people out there.
Yeah,
you good new subscribers.
Interesting
you
folk.
50 new subscribers that we love so dearly.
Yup.
And then I was like to Lauren, I'm like, but what if there are people who like arms? And now we got arms out. This could get weird.
Well,
could be competing.
I feel like arms are a little more socially acceptable than
fair
feet.
point. Yeah.
Well, both are socially acceptable.
Sun's out, guns out, boys.
Yeah, that's very true. And today the sun is out.
Oh, it is.
We decided not to run outside just for that purpose because we didn't want to burn ourselves out with that much sun, and then we're going to be on pavement, listening to music, enjoying ourselves. I really did fill this cup up quite to the brim there.
Yeah, you did.
It's good flavor, though. This is nice.
It's tasty.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's officially summer. If we got the Bay Breeze out, let me tell you what, boys. This, tremendous. Absolutely tremendous. Refreshing. Gets you going. It's good. It's got a full shot of Tito's, so you're going to feel it later.
Why would you do that to me?
I got you measured right. I didn't go a little hard, didn't go a little soft. Got you right in the middle.
Got me right in the middle.
He went just right.
In the groove.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you again for joining us on a beautiful Saturday night. We got Chris McGraw on the ones and the twos as always. We can't get rid of the man. We finally got the European traveler, the man, the myth, the legend, the guy who cannot get into the States for the life of him. We've had two people who
I can get into other countries, just not the U.S.
We've already had two guys. You guys are really not making the Europe trip sound really appetizing to come back to.
It was fine except for the flight.
Yeah, I'm just joking. Yeah. That flight back, you guys did 24 hours and Pat did 26 hours.
How was the Rolls Royce of flying?
Great, no issues. Apparently, Rolls Royce makes a lot of engines for planes.
Interesting.
I didn't know that. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
That's kind of because a Rolls Royce is insanely expensive. So you think that's really expensive? Or?
I guess it's
got to be.
Well, I mean, plane parts are like built almost like 10 years in advance. Like you place an order and then it comes out. So I'm sure it's like.
This is a great topic, Joe, to start my topics for the week.
Oh, okay.
We got a piece of paper.
Talking about airplane parts and airplanes, Boeing made a rocket ship and flew, and so they spent billions of dollars on this thing, and it's just had problems after problems. This has gotten a CEO fired. It's probably gonna get this CEO fired, but they got a pretty big, contract from the government, and I think they were trying to get a bigger. They were trying to be what Elon Musk is trying to be for NASA. They wanted to be the one-stop shop to go up to space, but they effed it up so bad it's ridiculous.
They blew up the rocket.
They can't handle this stuff in our own fucking.
In our own atmosphere?
Yeah, let alone leaving the atmosphere.
Absolutely, I 100% agree.
Let's get the stuff in the atmosphere right, and then let's go outside the atmosphere. Boeing.
So they pushed. So they're really behind SpaceX. They're behind Jeff Bezos, his penis rocket-shaped machine.
Is it Blue Origin? Or
Blue Origin. And so they sent up. They all look like penises, but it's actually
nice.
They're all phallic-shaped rockets, but they do the math on it, and that's like the.
So we're gonna get like a lot of bits like from Austin Powers too, where the
and it'll have like SpaceX, Blue Origin, and Boeing. But so the plane, the reason I bring this up is the plane went out June 11th. Guess what day they were supposed to be back?
June 12th.
June 14th.
It's still in orbit.
Guess where these two astronauts are at?
In space.
In the space station. Stuck. It's been a month. It's absolutely been a month. They're trying to put a good face on it because the space station, they're fine there, but they don't have a way home yet. And the way home is they're supposed to take the ship, and they're, for whatever reason, they're having lots of issues with it. They know it was built shit.
We need to build the ladder to heaven. What's Space Force doing? Why isn't Space Force on this?
That's a good question.
This sounds like a case for Space Force.
It does it not?
A rescue mission.
I mean, we create this new entity, and we're not doing anything with it. And I'm paying money.
What's going to have to happen is Boeing's going to have to pay SpaceX to go up and get these two guys out of there.
They're going to have to get Bruce Willis.
Oh, yeah.
Ben Affleck.
You don't want Bruce at this point. You want Bruce as much as you want Biden guiding your spaceship at this point.
This is an Armageddon situation. We need the whole crew up there.
We need Tommy Lee Jones.
Men. Yeah.
We need them all.
Clint Eastwood.
Yeah,
talking about Bruce Willis, and he's got real issues.
Mm-hmm.
I think Biden is probably in the very same boat. And for the love of, dude, so he had the opportunity this week to like settle all fears. Like, okay, the debate was just a bad day. He spoke to NATO in Washington, D.C. He had 2 weeks to prepare for this. Guess what he called President Zelensky from Ukraine, Chris?
The Ukraine president.
Yeah, guess what he acknowledged him, and guess what he called him?
He said,
"Hey, baby."
That would have been better.
He went up and sniffed him.
Guess what he called him?
I have no idea.
Putin. President Putin.
Hey, you know that guy?
That's not funny.
This
This dude's an idiot. So guess what he called?
He goes,
Kamala
Putin's doing a great job.
Yeah.
I mean, Zelensky.
Guess what he called Kamala Harris? You won't. You have no idea.
Condoleezza Rice.
That bitch.
A bitch trying to take my job.
Yeah.
The Haktua girl.
President. Haktua. No, President. Vice President Trump. Trump's on Twitter immediately. You dumb you idiot. This is what you want to run your country?
No, he should have been. Trump should have taken the high road and just been like, yeah, like that. He should have just been like, this is the guy you want running.
He was on his ass like white on rice right there.
If I was running
A
against
fly on shit.
I would be like, get this guy out of here. Like,
But that's exactly it.
Everybody's calling for it in his group, and they're saying no.
He's good. He's good.
You can't look at him and say he's good anymore.
They're like, there's a doctor here possibly to test his cognitive abilities, is there? And they're like, we cannot comment on why this doctor's
no. I'm sorry. I think it was for Parkinson's. They've been secretly supposedly. This isn't proven, but supposedly they've been treating him for like one of the world's doctors in Parkinson's has been treating him for Parkinson's.
I bet. What sound does a cow make? What song does a dog make? Moo. What?
And then they did open questions to the media.
Oh God.
Every time there was a 2-part question, he couldn't remember the second part. No matter what. Yeah. Can't. Second part. And then at the end of that, they asked him about, they're like, yo, Trump is tweeting about how dumb you are. And he's like, he giggled and he said, listen to him. And they're like, wait, what?
2-part question for you, Joe. What's your first name and what's your second name?
So what's the second question, please?
What's the second question, please?
My dad's name is Joseph. What was the first question?
This is insane. This is all we got. We can laugh. Because it's going to be Trump.
It's unreal.
Biden,
dude.
step away. Who do you bring in, though? Who could handle this? Nobody wants Kamala Harris. Yeah. That's not going to happen.
We need the man, the myth, the legend from Vermont.
Oh, I thought you meant The Rock.
Who do you think?
The man, the myth, the legend from Vermont. He's about 900. He's the crypt keeper, and he's about 900 years old.
Oh, Bernie?
Bernie Sanders.
Bernie's probably. I don't know. I haven't seen Bernie in a while.
He is old as hell too.
Yeah, he's. Yeah. Oh yeah, he didn't want that.
I mean, yeah, no.
But if he's there, anybody who's more there than somebody who could call Trump on his shit.
I saw a video of Joe Biden way back in the day when he was just like a career politician.
They need to start. They need to go to.
Wait, hold on. Go ahead, Joe. Finish.
Oh yeah, and it was this clip from 1988, and you see how animated and smart and intelligent and well spoken he is, and then you see him today, and he's like,
oh yeah, he's got to saw off the list. Here's the other thing, Joe. 2012, when him and Biden were Obama were running, he was crisp as a dog.
Yeah,
it's insane. Go ahead, Chris. You were saying
it's the whole reason
the Democratic Party needs to go to your boy. Robert Kennedy and strike a deal with him. I mean,
that's what I'm saying. I told Lauren, nobody wants RFK. Lauren, the polls have shown him against Trump, he wins.
They need to go to him and they need to drop him because he's the only person that's still out there, right? I mean, I'm sure there's other they're
going to do a coup at the Democratic convention. I can't wait for this Republican convention, and they're just going to light Biden up.
Oh, dude,
we're done.
That's next week, like this weekend coming up or something.
Yeah,
right?
We're screwed.
Unreal.
On that happy note, Joe, you were a world traveler. Mm-hmm. You know, is there a spot maybe we should be moving?
Well, I've now been to Iceland.
Yeah. Did you get a little bit of time there, or are you just there?
No, we were just in the airport.
Yeah.
Maybe like an hour and a half, 2 hours.
Did you eat any food there?
They had world famous hot dog.
Nathan's?
Not Nathan's. They're world famous.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Hot dog.
Okay.
And I tried that, and it had mustard, some brown sauce, chopped up onions, and I don't know, this crispy brown thing. But it was like a very almost German-like sausage.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I had a couple beers. That was it.
How was Taylor Swift? Oh, the people want to know, Joe. They're here for one reason only. How was Taylor Swift?
Taylor Swift, I'll tell you what. I went in, I know Taylor Swift songs.
Yeah,
like
of
other
course we
guys
do.
do. We go to
Yeah.
bars. There's songs.
You're not ignorant.
Yep.
Like somebody else on this podcast would be.
That's good. That's good, Chris. I am drinking my way faster than yours. I got to slow it down. Slow it down, Pete. Slow it down.
But
You'll be
went to the
cracking that
concert.
Coors Light case in a second.
Oh baby.
Go ahead, Joe.
Great venue. It was in Dublin, at their soccer arena. Dude, this soccer arena is really cool.
Oh,
I mean,
nice.
it held about the same number of people as Wrigley, but the design of it was just really awesome. They had, and then the stage. We were towards very similar to our approach to concerts.
Okay.
Kind of sat towards the back. We were in the general admission area, but
Okay.
towards the back. And when
By the
Shake It Off
bathrooms, by
came
the
on,
beers.
definitely, went to get beers. Went tons of beers. The bathroom easily accessible. First aid just in case something happened to Sarah. She's
A little injury prone.
So made sure I knew where all those things were. And then while the show was there, Sarah was listening to her music, and I was drinking Smirnoff and colas.
Oh,
Yeah,
that sounds awful.
That's a different choice.
that's what they had. They had cans of Smirnoff and Coca-Cola, and I was like, "This is gonna be so bad."
Oh,
and
that
I had
hangover.
it, and I was like, "Wow, this is actually really, really good."
Okay, that's fair. But that hangover, Smirnoff for me, hangover is, that's up there for like.
It's triple distilled, Peter.
It's like the Bud Light of hangovers for me.
Yeah. I thankfully no super bad hangover for that. And way sweeter. It was like a produced, kind of like they have the Jack and Coke cans.
Yeah.
here.
Okay, yeah.
So it was like that. So
That's
it
kinda
wasn't.
cool.
You didn't get that huge bite of Smirnoff that you normally would.
How is the prices?
Dude, beers there are so cheap compared to here.
Uh,
Oh my god! Like
It's nice.
cost of living is just lower there.
Yeah.
It is, without a doubt. The ticket prices, taxis, food is more wholesome and less
Oh, yeah.
processed.
Oh, yeah.
Way more fresh. And then going to get drinks, I was like that Smirnoff cola drink was like $7.
Oh,
And so I was like, give me a double. I'll take
Joe, you
I'll
want
take
to
two
you want to
for
divorce Sarah, and me and you just moved to Ireland? This sounds like a dream
hell
come
yeah.
true.
he's got the green card.
I know. That's why I'm
But they're not really into the whole other lifestyle.
I'll slap the Catholics around there. Okay, you calm down.
Joe, to bring that up. So last week we had a ball. We're trying to be good guys because we had Dave Collis' son, Mike Collis' reception dinner on a Sunday. We also got a little tipsy there. That was a lot. That was
for
a
his wedding?
ball, dude. It was a bomb. That was such a fun time on a Sunday. Like we haven't done that in a long time. Like
Yeah,
had,
there
like,
were some people like twice our age that
Getting-
were just getting lit.
hammered. But so we came off way hard on. So last Saturday we did our podcast. Go to the Cubs game. Can you guess? Just give me a little guess. We're going down. Chris and went to the game on 4th of July.
Mm-hmm.
Chris and I and Brian went on the Saturday.
I just thought of a very funny 4th of July story. I'll tell you.
And we were going down there, and I was like, "Oh, I might get a shandy." And Pat's like, "Guess how much a shandy is?" And I
This
do.
is at Wrigley?
Yeah, Wrigley. I do okay. So I usually don't think about it much.
Yep.
I
Yeah.
just pay. Like last night.
I think
so
we're all blessed that
Yes,
normally
but-
we'll just get drinks and here's our card.
I didn't think about last night's dinner, and I should have looked at the receipt. But I should have, but I didn't because it could be a little extra. Because I think the ladies that were next to us, these older ladies, bitched about like the additional like service fee or something. And I didn't even look at it, and I thought about it today because I didn't even look at our cost. But for me and Lauren to go to Crosby's Kitchen last night, we had a burger, a salad that we split a burger salad, and guacamole, and 2 drinks. Guess how much that cost? With
Burger,
tip.
a salad, guacamole, and 2 drinks.
I'm going to say about $85, $90.
I was going to say I feel like $90
Yeah.
is a reasonable amount for that.
That's for a burger and a salad. You think $90?
I don't wanna
in
say
this
it's-
time I get it's right.
I don't want to say
Yeah.
it's reasonable, but I would say that was my
Yes,
the guess of the
$90.
price.
And I'm like, good lord, like, and it wasn't like it was good, but it wasn't anything expect. But so Crosby's in Niles now. If you guys
Oh,
looking
they have
for
a Niles one?
right by the.
Really?
So and then I went to the Target.
When me and Peter played golf there, we drove past it.
Yeah.
We played golf.
So
out
me and
there,
Lauren,
which
and
was-
it's very good. It's very very nice. The service is unbelievable. But I've never loved Crosby's for the reason of like it's pricey, and because they do give a fair wage. It's all fresh food, blah 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 blah. But I've never been knocked off my socks. Lauren loves the motherfucking place. But I'm happy we
So
went.
does Sarah. I feel like it's a huge
Yes, yeah.
brunch place for the ladies.
Okay, so that whole roundabout to come back to guess how much a shandy at the Wrigley Field is?
Oh, we're talking like just a normal,
Just a regular,
glass.
like the size of that energy drink can.
I would guess like $8-9 maybe.
$17. That's what Katrina's like. Yeah, that cost me $17. Dude, it's insane. How?
Dude,
That
is
pissed me off so much. It hit me so hard. And like you were literally bending me over at this point. You don't need to charge that.
that's.
You could probably make more money keeping it cheaper, forcing, and then people would buy more.
I'm trying to pull up the photo. I took a photo of the menu at the concert so you could see the prices. Well, not so you could see the prices, but originally it was just so I could bring it back to Sarah and be like, "Here's what they have." But okay, a lager. Everything's in pints, by the way.
Yeah.
So you're getting a pint of beer for this price. This is in Dublin. They've got Rockshore Lager pint $7.90, a cider pint $7.90, Carlsberg Zero. That's
Is a pint bigger or less than
a
16?
pint, yeah.
Oh, geez,
So
yeah,
you're getting
you're getting a way
the
better
big
deal.
cup.
100% way better deal.
Gin and tonic $8.50.
That's not a bad
Pink
price.
Gordon's gin and tonic $8.50.
Yeah, that's insane. Yeah.
Smirnoff and Cola $8.50. Glass of red or white wine $8.60. Glass of Prosecco $11.50. And then any soda or water. Here's another thing. That concert, they had tables set up all along the side. They were passing out cups of water throughout the entire thing. You could just get free water whenever you wanted.
That's awesome.
And
That's so nice.
I
of
was
them.
like, I told Sarah at the end of the concert, getting into that venue, getting out of that venue, and being in that venue, I have never experienced a nicer, chiller, just very relaxed experience getting into a stadium. Being in a stadium, they had multiple, like, they're not security. They're just kind of like people who are around passing out, making sure everybody's safe medically.
That's awesome, yeah.
If they notice something, they'll call a medical team or like a police officer into the crowd if something happens. But they just have it, and everybody just kind of moves out of the way. Nobody's being like pushy or mean.
Or no, yeah, no, but you don't.
That's
have to,
gonna be- you
don't
got-
have to say like 18
Sorry,
times.
yeah.
Excuse me to get
Yeah,
past somebody.
yeah.
That's going to be today, boys.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
Last year, I remember, so when we did Nico Moon and Tim McGraw, I remember not being as super drunk. Like, drunk, but not super drunk. Joe wasn't drinking. It was like
I
pretty
wasn't
much.
there last year.
No, but you weren't there. But the year that you went to Nico Moon,
Oh, the
you
Nico
weren't.
Moon. Yes.
You didn't drink. You were taking
I
the
was-
30.
yep.
Yeah. And Chris, me and Chris, and I remember we just backed off. We got all, because it was just insane. I was so drunk last year that I was the guy who was a dick. And I didn't care. I was just moving. And, but it is insane.
Oh, it is, because I remember last year, because I wasn't like I was very well tipsy, but I had good cognizance. We were helping that one guy and his girl, because there was a guy and his girlfriend that were next to us, and they really wanted to see Luke Bryan have a good time, and they were just getting pelted by people.
Yeah, just
so like we allowed them to stand with us because
I do remember this. Yeah,
and we circled.
They tried to buy some beer.
Circle around them so that they didn't have to, like, they weren't getting bumped into constantly. Like they were just. I mean, people were they just ransack right into you. They don't care.
They don't give a shit.
Yeah.
All right. I got two questions. I got one question about your Euro trip, but I want to hear your 4th of July story.
Yeah. So it's 4th of July, and we're in London at this point, and I'm walking around. I start seeing. I texted you guys this story, but I thought it'd be good for the podcast. I'm walking around. I'm seeing people.
Oh yeah, this is. I'm sorry.
In all jean jacket,
Yep.
jean pants, jean dresses. Like the guys are dressed up looking like cowboys. The girls are dressed up looking like cowboys. Cowboy boots. I know Taylor Swift isn't here, so I know it's not Taylor Swift. And I'm like going around all day. I'm just like, I'm seeing them everywhere from the morning until the night. So finally at night, I'm like, Sarah has gone to bed. And I was kind of just walking around the area, killing some
It's
time.
5 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah. By the way, sundown is at like 10 o'clock.
Oh wow!
At 10, so it was 10 o'clock. It was 10:30, and the sun was still coming down in Ireland. In London, sundown was at 9:30. So it was 10 o'clock, and the sun was still out.
That's wild.
So yeah, sun's coming down, and I see these 3 people, and it's 2 two larger ladies, and a guy. And I go, maybe they're American. I don't know, just because of their
Yeah.
size. And
Jackpot.
I go up to him.
Well, I'm listening, governor. I'm
I
going to
was
beat
like,
you.
Hello, governor. Why you changed? But I was like, I'm sorry. I have to ask. I'm an American. It's the 4th of July. I'm seeing everybody dressed like cowboys. What's going on? And the lady's like, I'm like, is this for the 4th of July? Are you guys dressing up for the 4th of
You
July?
stupid American.
And she laughed. She looked at me with such disdain and like, you stupid bitch.
You stupid American.
She's like, no, Morgan Wallen. And I was like, oh, okay. She's like,
my bad.
Oh, so the American country singer.
why would we dress like Americans? Yeah, that's my bad. You also look like an American right now. You're wearing a cowboy hat.
Let me show you a
I
picture.
don't think the cowboy hat was an English invention. You stupid bitch. But anyway, yeah,
Let me
that's
show you a picture of a few Americans, and you tell me if
Yeah.
you look like Americans.
yeah.
What an
Like
idiot.
the cow that took the clothes off the bucker or the cowboy rodeo. Dude.
Oh, yeah. I'm still shocked that, oh, my God. Had I known that if we could have planned this, I would have went with you guys just to see Morgan Wallen. You could have sent to the ladies to Taylor Swift, and you and me
Oh yeah.
could have just eaten up Morgan Wallen in
Didn't
Ireland,
even-
baby.
Yeah, didn't even realize it. I was like, oh.
Yeah, I don't really
had
follow the
no
schedule.
clue.
So it's not, I don't
Yeah.
follow the tour schedule either. But, okay. So the one question I do have, and then you went from Ireland to London.
Yep.
Have a good time in London?
London was a great time. Yeah.
You just hanging out, like sightseeing and stuff? Or?
Yeah, did some tours. Got to see the Winston Churchill war rooms, and that was really
wow.
cool because it was like it's basically the underground bunker that they stayed in
Oh, yeah.
during the war, and so you got to see when they left that place after as soon as World War II ended. They basically left that place and didn't touch it for I don't know how many years. And so when they came back, they're like, "Oh, we should preserve this." Everything in there is basically as it was
That's
the
so
day
awesome.
the war ended.
I
And
will
they just
definitely
have,
do that.
And this is a thing that you're never going to get in America, right? This is a location that has changed the course of history, right? Like,
Yeah, oh yeah.
right? They have this glass over there. Still, though, they will open the glass if you get like a special tour, and you can go into all of these rooms, walk around, look at everything. I'm like, you couldn't do that in America. Like, they
Yeah.
just wouldn't allow it.
Yeah,
Somebody,
because you're going to get some moron.
yeah, you
Yeah,
get
that's
some
what it is, yeah.
fucking idiot who would
Who
like
touch
ruin
it.
something.
Yeah.
These are
Or
papers.
take the papers and ruin it for somebody else.
Exactly. Yeah. And so as we were doing the tour, there was another private tour happening of like 6-7 people. It was like a couple parents, couple kids, and they're walking into these rooms and they're all so well behaved. Like, this is Winston Churchill's personal room. This is the map room where everything related to the war happened, and they're just walking through, and it's such a cool thing.
That's
so I would
awesome.
say that was probably the coolest thing that I really liked. But I mean, we did other stuff that was like exciting and cool, but for me, the history there was like, wow, this is
Oh yeah,
really
I
awesome.
absolutely fucking
Did
love
you steal the
history.
royal jewels?
I did not. No,
Oh,
no.
boo.
Yeah.
Get a lot of fish and chips?
Did some fish and chips just once. Sarah's not a big fried fish person, so
Oh shit. That's
and I'm not a big fish person anyway. So
Okay.
we did it once, got it.
You know what it is? Honestly,
Joe's more of a mushy pea kind of guy.
fried. So
Fucking hate these.
mushy peas is a big thing there.
It is.
So two of my favorite eaters, and I think Chris likes these guys too, went over to England to see Beer Meets Food, and they did a fish and chip challenge, and they hated it.
I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, they hated it, and it's because honestly, I had all you can eat fish at. I'm trying to think of the place now. Where did I do?
Oh, it was at the Highway House.
Yeah, at the Highway House. And I'm not gonna lie, the cod. I mean, I feel like if you don't season the cod and then bread it, it's just it lacks a little bit. You gotta have a good tartar sauce. So then you're just hoping for a good tartar sauce. That doesn't do anything for you.
Exactly. Yeah.
I mean, I love fish and chips, but you gotta have a good tartar sauce.
Yep.
Okay, so my question from your trip seemed like it was a great time. Was, and it would have been awesome if you could have came out last Saturday. But so we went to the Cubs game. We went from there. We went to Auchevelle, put her name in immediately. Got, actually we went to Sheffield's actually. Had a beer together. Okay, I'm gonna jump all over the place here.
Yeah.
Excuse me. So me and Pat were sitting next to each other at the game, and Pat's like, "Hey, you want to do the raffle?" And I'm like, "Sure." Not even thinking about it. He gave me $5. I had $5. I was going to give her 10. She's like, "Only cash, no cash." It's like, "All right, well then $10." And she's like, $10. And I'm like, I didn't think like it's like $5.20, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, just $10. So she gave us the numbers. Guess how many numbers we were off from winning $18,000.
How many numbers?
So you know how they give you the raffle numbers?
No, I'm just I couldn't even
We were
guess.
2 numbers off.
No.
0.5, and the winner was 0.7.
Yeah, we had everything from 0-1 to 0-5.
Whoa.
And had I just bought everybody 5 numbers, like if I would have just thought about it. But dude, I'm not gonna lie to you. And Pat, Pat says he saw this. That fucking ate me up for an hour after that.
I bet. Like,
It
so you
just-
paid $10,
And just missed it by
and it
2
was
numbers.
cash only.
No, I'm sorry, it was card.
card
So I could have bought
only.
20. I could have bought. But I was
Normally
just
the
like $10. Yeah.
I was about to say normally the 20.
But we
is
always
what you do.
here's my stupidity. We always lose, so I'm like, I'm not gonna throw 20
No,
at
that's
it.
100. I'm
Yeah.
I'm
I
totally
the
with you.
The other thing is, I think if you go up like a high, like
Chris
we
is
got
saying
5,
yes.
we
Yeah.
get 5 numbers in a row because you only like you spent
Oh,
$10 to
you're
get 5 numbers.
right.
I
If
think
you
they
do
randomize
larger-
it when you get larger like when you
Yeah.
do for
Yeah.
larger amounts.
So he's right, but I'm not gonna lie to you. It fucking ate me up for an hour.
Dude, that is.
I'm sitting at Sheffield, just fucking stewing because we would have taken that $18,000. We
And done something stupid.
We would have fucking. We were gonna go. We would have gone to Vegas. We would have
Yeah.
gone to Vegas for a day. Stupid. We would have gone to fucking Vegas.
That would have been wild.
We would have spent every last $1,000. We would have kept $5,000 for. Yeah, go ahead, Joe. Yep. And you could just unlock everything. You'll be fine. We would have, no joke, spent $13,000. Kept the money for the taxes.
The food might be here too. So if you see
Jackpot. So okay, my next question was going to be but I'll tell you this one, Chris. I'll tell you the story I wanted to tell you. I want to get your reaction.
Hey Joe, you want to grab the keys with the blue bottle opener?
This is
Just so you can
how
let
great this
yourself in.
podcast is, ladies and
Back in
gentlemen.
the door.
We like to do things
Yeah, we like
on
to.
the podcast.
Yeah, we like to do stuff
Okay.
all over the place. Okay, let's hear this story.
You get the Jersey Mike's right to the door, baby.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So Lauren had on Wednesday. Lauren had a work event.
Okay.
So they're do like team building. Nothing we've ever done at SWA.
Don't need to.
We're a pretty good team. We do team building on Saturday nights.
Exactly.
So they have all this fun. Lauren's kind of a silly goose. She stayed late. Later, she's talking to her coworkers, having a good time. But then she ended up having to help clean.
Oh.
Gotta get out of there, girl. And it was all women, no guys left.
Yeah, 'cause they're
because
smart,
guys are
yeah.
smart guys. Yeah. So there's 4 beers left, and they're Miller Lights, and they're like, Lauren, you should take those home. Lauren looked at these people and was like, oh no, we're a Coors Light family. I would get in a lot of trouble if I brought home Miller Lights. And I was like,
Oh yeah.
oh, that's my girl.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
my girl.
Exactly.
Let me tell you what.
Yo, you know it.
Our relationship, Lauren Davis is going to watch this podcast. Our relationship went from maybe like a mid to up a little higher than a mid.
Mid 8 to a,
Yeah.
a low.
Yeah.
Low 8
Maybe
to
high 7, mid 8.
Yeah.
We're on a 10 right now.
Oh.
We took the step. The step needed to have a good wedding.
The relationship went from solid
A
ground.
6, maybe a 6 to a midnight.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
I look at her with admiration.
Yeah.
I'm super happy. Like, it's been a great week. I told her, I'm like, Chris might shed a tear now when he says his best man speech.
You know how I knew Lauren was if Lauren finally made it part of this family, Joe? Was when she turned down that monkey piss Miller Lite. Her coworkers tried to make her take 4 Miller Lights home, and she's like, "Oh no, we're a Coors Light family. I'll get yelled at if I bring these home."
That's fantastic.
But literally, I was telling Chris, our relationship has taken another step. It's taken that step, Joe.
It got that
After this,
Oh yeah.
got it got the next. It got the upgrade. It got the boost. Whatever you want to call it.
If she would have said this sometime last year, she would have gotten that engagement ring a lot sooner.
Their relationship just leveled up, Joe.
Yeah, that's
what
it. It's like
leveled
Pokemon, level up. That's what you needed.
Yep. It's an evolution.
Yeah, Jesus. Okay, wait. I did have that was a good story. So back to Joe's. One thing I wanted to learn about Europe from you, buddy.
Yeah.
You don't ever post anything on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
You and 2 random dudes. It looked like a club. I'd love to know who the 2 those fucking dudes were. It looked like
Pierre showed us that picture.
Just want to make sure you're safe and no orifices were touched.
I
Did you check for all kidneys?
I did. So Sarah goes to bed, and we're in Dublin, and we're in what's considered like the bar area of Dublin. It's called Temple Bar, and it's this area, multiple blocks. But I mean, like, it's like bar, restaurant bar, store,
Church, bar.
Yeah, church.
Church.
Yep. And so we're staying there because it's close to the concert, and it's like the most active area. So Sarah's one night is like, this is the night before Taylor Swift. Sarah's like, I'm going to bed. I'm tired. I was like, great. I go out to the bars. I find like a dancey bar. I'm hanging out. And then I'm just kind of walking, like exploring the bar. There was like 4 floors.
Oh, shit. Wow.
And as I'm going, well, I mean, all of them are kind of like that. They're not big, like areas of volume flat, but it's all
Not
like
natural
vertical.
style,
Yeah,
but-
it's
okay,
like it's
got
all
it.
old English. So it's like the next floor and the next floor and the next floor. So I'm at this place, and then you just start chatting with people, and they're like, "Oh, you're American," and all of a sudden they either hate you or love you
Okay.
as an American.
Nice.
And so like in this situation, he's
You
like,
also give off a little half American, half European. So you're probably in a good mix. Chris walks into a European
yeah,
bar.
they're gonna know who I am.
yeah. So
I walk in like right now with the stash
Uh-huh.
and the mullet. Not so good.
yeah,
Go ahead, Joe.
definitely,
Sorry, I
definitely
didn't cut you off.
American. No,
Yeah,
no.
yeah.
So they start chatting to me, and they're like, "Do you have Instagram?" And I was like, "Yeah." And they're like, "Let's put it." I'm talking with you guys. They're like, "Let's put a post up, and then tag me in it, and we'll be friends." And I was like, "Oh, okay." So I take it, send it. I'm with those guys for like all of 5 minutes that night.
Oh, no way.
All of 5 minutes. Like, it's a short conversation. We take the thing. We actually do a shot, and then I'm like, these guys are weird. And I just kind of like disappear. And then I find like a nice
Corner to
group
pay
of-
by myself.
yeah. No, I find another group of people, and then end up just drinking with them till the end of the night. But then Sarah's like, "Who the fuck are these people on your Instagram? Like, what is this?" And I was like, "Huh? What?" And I'm like, I'm looking through my Instagram, and I was like, "Oh, I forgot about these guys." And now they'll come up on my Instagram because they're the most recently added people. So I'll see their stories recommended right off the bat. And I'm like, "Who the fuck is this guy?" This is like a big jacked Vishu. Like, it's everything Vishu wanted to be. Like, almost 6 foot, huge, and
Huge.
yeah, and just like so
That's fucking hilarious, dude.
yeah, I saw that and forgot about it until the next day when Sarah told me about it. And I was like, "Oh yeah, these guys."
Oh yeah.
I think they just wanted to make friends. Maybe they had an ulterior motive, and I was just too stupid and drunk and jolly.
Oh,
to be
no,
like,
yeah.
Bye, I'm gonna go dance.
Also, you're a big boy. And you can box. So you're going to be, there's not as many issues for you.
yeah,
No, that was hilarious. I woke up and I'm like,
yeah. I totally.
what?
He's like,
in
"Yeah,
the-
let's take a photo," and then he grabs it and he.
But that's like the young
tags
people
himself.
do.
Oh, that's it. Yeah.
That's all they do.
Yep. Yeah.
So, and then I'm thinking about last week. We go from Auchevelle, which
Mm-hmm.
was tremendous. Absolutely amazing.
Yep.
Then we go to Bub City. Bub City was killer again. And then it's like we should have gone home. Have to go home. We were just too drunk and too happy.
CJC.
CJC back out. You're good.
Yes. And then
CJC on the street.
And then it looks worse than it is because it does look like it's just us in the back. There were a ton of people around us the whole time. Whoever Chris got the snap when it was like a breather because the whole fucking time it was packed, and then it looks like it's just a
What I love
CJC
is-
crew.
yeah,
Also, I am making shirts of that. Oh yeah.
The CJC baby, we're in the house.
I loved it because I could see the chats between you guys talking about the people around you. And then Chris sends this Snapchat, and it looks like a desolate wasteland. And I'm like, did they leave? Did everybody in the bar leave? Like, what just happened?
Joe's like,
is
what
this a
ti- what-
CJC squad, members only, kind of beer bar? Like, what just happened?
Joe's like, can I get on? Joe's doing the math and saying, if I got on a flight now, could I get there in time to join them?
Yeah. I wouldn't have been able to get on the fucking flight. They would have canceled that one, too.
And then Sunday, me and Chris woke up. We worked out because we needed to,
Yeah.
Yep.
and we're still feeling a little bit. When we take the train down, and I'm not gonna lie to you, Chris, on that train, I was like, holy shit, how am I gonna meet clients and meet people and like try to talk and as soon as the bar opened, I was like, Give me whatever you
Yeah,
got.
Pierre was like, you guys, you want to drink? You want to drink? I'm like, I really didn't want one.
The worst part of that though was it took me till about Wednesday to kind of.
You and Pat really were getting after it. I think I had like 3 drinks there. I had a beer and 2 mixed drinks, and you and Pat were going after it.
I had two cocktails, and I only had, then if you had 2 beers, I maybe had 3 beers. Almost, because I had a beer every time you had a beer. I got you a beer every time I got one.
So
I maybe had one more cocktail than you.
Yeah,
Where was it at?
Oh,
the Dawson.
Yeah.
The what?
The Dawson.
So it's like a
right
6 corners.
You know where you know where the Iguana bar is?
No, I'm sorry, not at 6 corners, but it's on a kind of.
Yeah.
Grand Halstead, Milwaukee.
Yeah.
Bar Iguana or whatever it is. Yeah, it's right there on the corner there.
Is that big restaurant that
more
recently built up?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. Never been there.
Very nice.
It was very nice.
Decent. Food was decent.
Food wasn't bad.
So Mike is engaged.
No, Mike
he's
Collis
married.
is married.
Oh, he's married.
Yeah, got married.
woman.
Got married back in May on Labor Day weekend, actually.
He has not
Or
changed
Memorial Day weekend.
bit. He's a sweetheart of a man.
Wait, what was this for then?
So this is like he had a very small wedding. He had like 30 people. It was mostly family.
Oh, okay.
That they had a small ceremony, did the church thing, did like dinner, and then Dave, for his clients and everything, that people that didn't get to go or weren't invited, he did like a small luncheon.
Oh.
And he invited me, Peter, Mr. Anderson. Pat probably would have been invited either way, but he invited me, Peter, Mr. Anderson because he wanted to start putting our faces to the names that they see on their returns.
Yep.
So met a lot of different people. It was nice. It was also like on a Sunday. It's like I don't want to.
You were pretty exhausted. Yeah, I mean, it was like 4. Like I was more tired than anything. Like I just wanted to go home and go to bed. It was
got home probably about 6. Okay. Went for a walk.
We got here. Pierre came over. Hung out for a minute. Pepsi was already here because he had finished with the Cubs game and came over. And like it was just like, we got to go to bed.
Yeah.
Let's go home.
But a good weekend. And then
fun time.
Oh, so this is one thing I definitely wanted to talk about is there are certain things in your life that you really do enjoy. And the reason we're doing today, we're doing like an early afternoon pregame. It's because we're going to the Windy City Smokeout. And insanely excited to see Billy Currington, Cody Johnson.
Billy Currington should be a great time.
Oh, dude. 2 hours too. We're getting 2 fucking hours of Billy Currington.
They know how to treat your boys.
Oh, and I'm not this week. Not only was this week rough because it was a full week after vacation. Not a long like poor Joe, but Friday. I'm not kidding you. Friday. If my life went as slow as Friday went for me,
Pierre would be.
It would be. I mean, honestly, it would be amazing because life flies. Right now?
Oh, I know what you're saying.
This is like Pierre's Christmas right now.
No, it is. I came home and I told Lauren, I'm like, this is Christmas. I just want to go to bed. She's like, we have a nice dinner planned. I'm like, but you don't get it. Like, I cannot wait for tomorrow.
The sooner I go to bed, the sooner tomorrow comes,
sooner.
and I can start drinking and having a good time and listening to music.
Honestly, I don't even care about the music. The drinking.
Yeah,
like I'll enjoy it. We'll enjoy it. We'll vibe. We'll partake.
We'll partake in the libations.
But the music's fun. The fucking atmosphere is fun. We look like idiots. I'm not gonna do a mullet probably ever again in my life.
Getting ice.
You're not gonna do that stupid.
The Jewel on the way here. I'm 7 or 8 double takes, and they're all just like,
"Oh yeah," I walked a block and people literally staring out their car at me. Yeah. What the fuck is wrong with it? Where did this guy? He's not a part of this neighborhood. Yep. I was like, "Bitch, I am."
I just rolled my cow. I just rolled my horse in the town, bitch.
And then the best is like
I ride in on a sunny day, motherfucker. Like a cowboy.
That's good, Chris.
Around stone cowboy.
The best part is Lauren. She could just tell she knows she's in for it today.
Oh,
it's gonna be. I'm like, listen. Also, I was gonna text the group if anybody did not want to go today, we could sell your ticket for a profit. Like, don't worry about it. There's no hard feelings. We could. Mike made $50. He's going to spend all $50 on alcohol.
But I mean, like the other thing is, like, you don't have to go the same time we do.
That's what I was trying to say. Hey, if this isn't your
also
thing,
like you can come, you can show up, and if you're just done at a certain point, you can leave when you want.
Wait, you said Mike made $50?
Yeah, he breezed.
He bought.
He bought 2.
We tried to get the ticket to anybody, and then
everybody we knew of.
It was already kind of going.
Bought a ticket.
And so he sold it yesterday and made $50.
That's surprising, given.
Well, it just sold out. Actually, this week they sold out.
I was going to say, because I bought mine like 2-3 weeks ago.
They just sold out this
Brian
week.
Said he was going to go. I was like, oh, yeah, I'll just grab one now.
I bought Danny one for like the same price. Like, I think it was like.
Probably a little bit more just because
right before you left for Ireland.
For the trip? Okay.
when we went that night, I think we went to. No, you weren't there for the night that we went to like the beauty bar.
Oh yeah.
So that it had to be a couple weeks before that.
Where were you last year, Joe, for Windy City?
Was he still in Japan?
Oh, might have been Japan.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think he's coming back right around this time.
God, did we get fucking hammered
Something
last year?
like that, or
I think you were coming back you were like flying back that day.
Did we do anything
like
after
it was like
Lindsay?
Sunday there, and like you were
Maybe,
coming
yeah.
back.
Did we do anything after Lindsay's apartment last year? I don't remember.
I believe we did. I think we either went to
Maybe Enjoy.
Enjoy or Lottie's.
Yeah.
that usually
We didn't
checks
stay.
out.
Yeah, that's normal for the CJC, but
Yeah.
I don't think we stayed out very much later either.
I don't. Yeah. We were.
Oh, you know
what I did? You know what I did? I caused the issues?
I know. I think I know where we actually went. We did not go to either of those two. We went
I-
to Bandit. I think we walked from Lindsay's down to Bandit because it's down the block.
Oh, that does make sense.
Yeah.
Can't do that today.
No.
Not in these things.
That's why I'm wearing my gym shoes. There's no way I'm wearing my Converse. I'll be. My
Your feet will kill. So Grecia has been blowing up Lauren all week about like her she's super excited, which is awesome. But she keeps telling Lauren she wants to wear cowboy boots, and Lauren keeps telling her, "Don't do it. You will be miserable." She did it last year, and she hated her life.
Oh,
Because it
she
just
didn't like the cowboy boots.
Well, she loves
it's
the
just-
look.
it-
She don't feel your feet hurt.
Oh, she's not.
They're not built
comfortable
in.
them. Got it.
Like
got it.
these, when I first got them, took years to get these comfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just want some easy shoes to walk in. And I'm just gonna wear my regular sneakers that I run in.
Gotcha.
Forget that noise.
I know where we effed up last year, or not you. I caused this issues. We got 2 margaritas, and they hopped up the tequila on that.
Oh, Peter went wild.
Did
The
you get
guy
this
a couple
at
mixers.
the-
Oh yeah, they have this spot where they've got a hard mixture
They
or like
have-
mixture, and it was a really good tequila or a really good margarita. But
They have a couple vendors like you can go up and they'll have like instead like you can't get them at like where they serve beer and stuff like that. So they'll have like vendors that have like their own cocktail. Like they'll be
Oh,
like
yeah.
there's like
shit.
a Tito's vendor. What's up?
Lauren's here. Lauren, I'm coming.
Oh, I can let her in. You're at 42 minutes, by the way.
Oh snap! I didn't. So my phone is on do not disturb or something because I'm not getting text messages currently.
Interesting. Has she been out there for like 30 minutes? I mean, she couldn't have been out there longer than 10 because that's when I went.
Oh,
to go
she's
get
been
the-
out there for a minute.
Okay. Good.
You've been out there for a minute. I didn't know that.
No cowboy boots.
No cowboy boots, but you look good. You want to come on the podcast? Introduce yourself. No. She's hiding. Okay. Well, then we'll get this going here because poor Lauren doesn't want to be stuck in a corner of Chris's kitchen. Let's get some feel-good stories. Lauren, you got any feel-good stories?
Here's a feel good. We're going to Windy City Smokehouse,
Hell
baby.
fucking yeah. This is my goddamn Christmas. We're going to play cowboy. We're going to be a cowboy killer one more time for Lauren. Oh, yeah. You stuck, girl. You ain't going anywhere. All right.
Nope.
Let me just get some feel-good stories out of here, and we'll cut this podcast a little short for you. It won't be 30 minutes like you requested, but it'll be close. Let's see here. Anything else anybody want to talk? There were a few things here. I'll just start these real quick. The plague is back. First plague in America in a while, and they had the first case in Colorado. Not sure why that happened, but it's there.
Interesting.
Rudy Giuliani's in bankruptcy court.
Good.
He owes $140 million to people that he disparaged in Atlanta for voter fraud. He's also going to go to jail. He might want to die. Gladiator 2 trailer's out. Haven't seen it yet, but it's on the list.
Yeah, I've seen.
I've heard good things.
I
I
haven't
haven't
seen it
seen it.
either.
So Japan, they have an aging population. They're having a hard. Then it's just not going to change. I think they're going to have some issues, but they're using robots for a lot of maintenance stuff now, and there's actually humans in robots. So like this person is in a robot suit, and then they do like they can literally reach like 60 feet from the robot suit.
Wow.
It's only doing like maintenance on the trains, but eventually they want to do a lot more stuff. So we're all going to be replaced by robots. George Clooney, I don't know if you guys saw this. George Clooney came out with an op-ed in the Wall Street. Holy shit. He says what everybody's been thinking. He's like, what's that? Oh, yeah, we're getting there. If you're going to be on the podcast, you got to talk into the mic, sweetheart. George Clooney, huge op-ed. He said what everybody's thinking. He's like, yo, I know Joe Biden. This isn't the Joe Biden from a year ago. This isn't the Joe Biden from 2012. This isn't the Joe Biden from 2020.
Yeah.
This dude's not there anymore.
Yep.
And then last one on this one is Taco Bell retirement community.
Oh yeah.
You can.
Everybody shit in their pants? Everybody shit in their pants.
As long as you're 21, you can spend the weekend. They have like a Taco Bell retirement community kind of thing.
I'm gonna pass, but thank you for the offer.
I was like, is anybody here
Do they
a
come
Taco
with
Bell
the
fan?
diapers?
Anybody here a Taco Bell fan?
Not really.
I never
If
enjoyed Taco Bell. I'm not gonna lie.
If I'm gonna wreck myself, I'm going to White Castle.
Oh yeah.
That's a good
Okay.
one, yeah.
Some feel good stories here. We'll get this nice and done. Ooh, this is cool. Dad tracks diners from across the globe after building 22,000 green tavern in his backyard. So he's gotten a ton of visitors to come to his backyard tavern.
Nice.
Cool.
I'd go and visit.
Yeah.
Eagle parents spend years nursing chick who fell out of a tree, forsaking the new nesting season. Oh. So usually if they fall out, they're done.
Yeah.
Not this time.
Nay.
Oh, shit. Archaeologists find remarkable marble statue of Greek god Hermes in ancient sewer. Oh, that's
interesting.
You know what's crazy? In Alaska, California, a lot of these old mine golden towns, they would have like their places where they'd poop and they'd dump stuff. And people are now excavating that stuff and they're finding like a lot like things that people would pay a lot of money for, like bottles and like rare like forks and tins and coins and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But you're excavating old people's poop.
Yeah, poop. Yeah, you got like.
I wonder if it smells.
I have no clue.
I'd imagine that smell would have dissipated over the last 200 years.
Catching something.
Yeah,
And
that
like,
that disease,
yeah.
That's what,
whatever.
he did say that. You got to be real careful with the
like typhoid.
the tin or like any of like the metals. You're definitely catching something if you
cut yourself. Yeah.
Tiny frog saunas help endangered amphibians fight off fungal diseases.
Hell yes.
That's kind of cool.
Hey, calm down over there.
Hobbyist restores steam locomotive to pristine condition, puffs down the track for the first time in 44 years.
Wow.
That's pretty crazy.
That is.
All right, let's see here. Taking a good page out of something. Real good feel. Michael Bloomberg donates $1 billion to provide free tuition to future doctors at Johns Hopkins.
Yes.
Hey,
There we
that's
go.
a
We
good
need more
one right
doctors.
there.
That's a solid one.
That you really do need.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, what? Let's see what's
Nah, he's gonna ruin it now. We're gonna have to pat
Yeah.
Lynch on this now.
Oh no, yeah, no, I get that. I thought it said whiskey. I thought that was gonna be a good one then. Let me just.
That would have been a good one to end on.
Oh, this is kind of cool. Contest winners turn bridge into the longest walking art gallery in South Korea. It's kind of nice.
Cool.
Until
Cool.
a boat runs into it.
Okay, let's see. 75-year-old woman wins $5 million scratch off after beating breast cancer. God damn it! That's what I like to hear.
Yeah, we like to
What
hear
a
about
hero.
we like to hear about 75-year-olds being breast cancer. That's what we're talking about.
What a hero.
$5 million, boys. You know, there's a scratch off that was a $1 million scratch off
One in Illinois here somewhere.
on the northwest side of the city.
Get
Could have been
out.
us.
Wow.
No, it couldn't have been because we're not.
No, we're not that lucky. We get two numbers away.
You
Could've-
get,
Yeah,
or
that's the
or you,
closest.
or you get the free ticket.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love a good free ticket.
We do.
You know, it's funny. This always happens, but I don't know. I think it was my 18th birthday, and I went and got a scratch off as you do on your 18th birthday. I won $5, hooked, immediately
Yeah.
hooked.
Nice.
That's how we do it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you again for joining us on a beautiful Saturday night. Thank you, Lauren, for coming in and being a part of this beautiful podcast. Do us a favor, hit that like, subscribe, comment it below. Tell us if you have what's the most you ever won on a scratch off. I think the most I ever won was $25. Pretty nice.
Yeah, somewhere in that ballpark as well.
Email us at the SMPpodcast@gmail.com.
Let us know if you want to see more of Lauren.
Yeah. I mean, there's only a woman that's ever been on this
Yeah.
podcast, maybe.
Yeah.
100%. Well,
mean-
minus, sometimes you could consider Pat.
Yeah, Patrick McGraw. Yeah.
Yeah, Patrick McGraw, too. Well, and in all seriousness, condolences to Pat and his wife and their family as they're, for this weekend and all the stuff that they have to go through. So hopefully we'll see Pat next week. We'll see him today. Hopefully they'll be in good spirits.
Yeah. Hopefully we'll be back next week.
Yeah. So on that beautiful night, be nice, work hard. Make sure you get those electrolytes if you're going to be drinking like some boys today on a hot sun. Lots of water. And we'll see you next week.
Hey, Peter, did you hear that Zach Eady's the lead for the Rookie of the Year? Bye.
I don't know who Zach Eady is.
He's the Purdue center.